this funness out of the way. All right, there we go. We're officially live on YouTube. We are officially live on Facebook. All right, so man, I got both of them a little bright. So this is my nemesis, my arch nemesis, the chip tower. It's you know, I don't know. Anyways, so what we have to do today, there is no money. The 5 chips that are down here below, they are not worth anything. That $10,000 chip, not worth $10,000. That is in there just to help me with the tower. Where the money is inside of this cup that's up front right here. It's hundreds all down to bottom. Then it goes to the next layer of 50s. And then it comes up to hundreds in cash, 20s, 10s, and so on. I don't think standing up we're going to be able to get this to come down. I think it's almost going to have to be, this tower is going to have to push this down. I think so, but we'll find out. But the good thing is today was not that expensive to give this a try. We're looking at $250 to play. That's not too bad. I mean, honestly, with the cost of some of these, $250, even if I would lose everything, is not a big loss. Let's see. We got the mystery bag in the back. We got the world, and then we have the gold and silver mystery bag. Hey, everybody. Let me actually pull, let's go on YouTube here. Hey, Misty. Hey, Kenneth. Hey, Cody. Hey, Tony. Hey, Dan. Hey, Bill. Hey, Charlotte. Charlotte said, I don't like the lives. Hey, Mark. Hey, Misty. Awesome, Tara. Awesome. I'm going to pull up Facebook on the other one. So people were telling me that I kind of don't show love to YouTube. So I pulled YouTube up on the main screen. I'll pull Facebook over here just the way I do. All right, let's see. Facebook. I've always been weird about using his computer. I've never wanted to, I don't know. There's a desk right here, a very big computer. It's their work station. Well, I ended up searching something on our last live stream, and I felt awful when I called. And what they did is they came in. You know how, like, when you start up your desktop, you can, like, put different people, like if you have children or your wife or husband or whatever. They made one for me. That way I don't have to worry about getting into their documents. The other thing I'm really going to use it for is like this, where I can go on and have a chance to read comments, so I'm not missing what you all say. Hey, Paul. Hey, James. Hey, Mark. Hey, Matt. Hey, Raul. Yeah, I hope so. Hey, Mike. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get it. $250. We got, what's that? Something came up. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. Happy weekend. Man, I tell you what, I'm still riding a high from that last video I put out on YouTube. That was a good one, man, at least for me. I haven't really seen how the numbers have done quite yet. I literally spent the past 2 days getting caught up on my sleep. I needed to. I was so overdue from it. Me and Glenda had such a very productive conversation and a new plan, and I think it's going to work out. I think not only is it going to work out, I think you all are going to notice a change, you know, with having regular upload days and, you know, being on schedule again. It's funny, man. The mind is an amazing tool. You know, of all the things that they can understand and they learn, The brain is one of the most mysterious things with very little research done on it, but it's amazing how it operates. But man, it can be programmed just like you program your computer, or maybe you put a virus on or something. You can do the same thing with your brain and your whole body, and it leads you down a path. Next thing you know, man, you're up for a couple days and you're not making any sense. Hey, Dan, Zach, Peggy. Hey, Mark, hey, Christina, Eric, Phyllis. For YouTube, I do have subscriber only for the chat, meaning that unless you are subscribed to the channel, you can't chat. I think I'm going to start doing that more often, and the reason why, that's not going to get rid of trolls, but it helps. You know, it helps. Now, yes, I am up here late, but it's because I end up sleeping most of the day, and Isaiah and them depend on this is a second income for him. So when I take a break, I'm kind of taking money away from his pocket. So I was like, man, if you're willing to come up here late, let's go do it. Let's go do it live. And they'll maybe edit a video or record a video, then I can go home and edit, and then go to sleep. Hey, Cheryl, Mark, Elizabeth, Doug. Made it. Sweet. All right, let's play a little bit faster now. I don't know. Oh, silver bag is down to the ground. All right, so this is going backwards, which is fine because that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's $700 right there, and a gram of gold, which is $60. So I mean, that's that alone would make today worth today. All right, that was officially my last quarter. Thank you, David. Yeah, I tell you, it's disheartening. I'll be honest with you, because when I do get sleep and then I kind of readjust and look at things, I'm like, wow, man, it's almost like you're on a bender or something, like a drinking bender or something. And like, man, what have I done the last 3 months of my life? All right, let's go down here and collect. Again, if you didn't hear, the fives have no value today. kind of set everything up in a weird angle. Where's George? I don't know who George is. You might be thinking about the only channel I know that has a George is What the Hells. I can't think what the guy's name is, but I think his wife or his girlfriend, her name's George, or they call her George. That might be confusing you. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that was a good fall. Oh, the gold bag is down. If you're not familiar, there's mostly on live streams, there's a gold and a silver mystery bag. That is a viewer bag. Meaning, if I win both, I have to win both for this to happen. But if I win both, you all pick which one you want me to pick as the one to keep. And we open it up and we see what the other one that you didn't pick, what was inside of it, and we'll see if the one you picked was the winner. Just something a little interesting for you all. A little bit of participation. Jeremy, that's right. Why can I not remember that? Jeremy and George. But I'm not gonna lie, I don't have the best memory when it comes to names. Crazy winning in Charleston right now, really. First time I went to Charleston, I've only been there a handful of times, but the first time I went there, it was to me, it was very interesting how that whole, it's like Pittsburgh. A lot of Pittsburgh is built into the mountains, like on hills, I guess you should say. And Charleston's like that. Charleston's like, a lot of the houses you go down, down at the bottom. I guess there's a river right in Charleston, right? I guess you go down and you got the main part, but the rest of it's like built into the hills and stuff. Thought it was pretty interesting. We have mountains where I'm at, but I'm like right at the end of the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's more west of me, so this is more of a. It's they call it Shenandoah Valley, but this is considered valley. There's probably a good I don't even know how many miles are between one mountain ridge to the other. 40 maybe that's I don't know. You can see one from the other, but it's really far. It's mainly flat. All right, that was it. Tara, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. That was so kind of you. I truly appreciate that. Huge profit tonight. Well, thank you so much. Oregon. Hey. Fayetteville, North Carolina. Definitely been there a bunch. Or Kenneth. Yes, I live in Charleston, Virginia. I'm from Man. Jeff, thank you so much for the 50 stars. I agree with you on that. Sorry, I have the saturation. It's a little. Which one is that? That is Facebook. That's my cell phone. Yeah, my cell phone. Let me change that filter. Actually, that's a little too. But on my side, it doesn't look that bad. But for some reason, Come on. Cool. Check that out. What does that look like? Let me give that a second. That's not too bad. Look at the Christmas lights. That's what it looks like. Maybe I'll stick with that for a minute. That doesn't look too awful bad. Makes some blues pop out. Woo! The TikTok thing. All right, so I'll be honest with you. After my last encounter with TikTok and getting kicked off, I don't know. I don't know. So I am told that gambling, that's what's getting me kicked off. That you're not allowed to show gambling on TikTok. Which there's really no way around this without. Not unless I put a big sign up that, says entertainment only, this isn't real, or something like that, But that's not going to help me too much with, I don't know, I've thought about it. But what's frustrating about it is people pop on, and I have people that will stay dedicated for hours watching me. And just like last time, right, this tower, we had to work on it this whole time. It was within 5 minutes of falling, and then bam, stream shuts off. So then I have to go up on my second account and then wait a moment and try to hope that people are aware of it. And I don't know. I tell you one thing though, I have been in contact with a representative of it's a new platform that's out, and they're trying to get me to start a channel. And what I like about it is, I never was reached out by YouTube or Facebook to start my account. I mean, obviously, why would they? They don't need to reach out to anybody. But the fact that they have reached out to me and state that I can literally just, whatever I upload, I can just, like, dual upload it. We got the mystery bag! So I'm going to give that a try. Apparently, right off the bat, you get profits from the ads that are run on your videos. So I'm going to give it a try. I can't even think what the name of it's called, though. Thank you, Phyllis. Dragon Coin Pusher. Change my channel name. Awesome, Jay Lily. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, thank you so much for asking, Bray. His hand is healing fantastic. He's doing a lot better. He's at that, those teen years. Your body's working in overdrive. It's kind of like you ever see those alien movies where someone they'll shoot the alien and then like you think the alien's done, the next thing you know it starts morphing back together. That reminds me of and your immune system and everything is just, bam, at its highest. All right, so this is going to the side. I don't know. Thus far, outside of that mystery bag that just fell, we don't have any money yet. If this can come off, that would be nice. That was my last quarter. Here, I absolutely will. I need to look it up so I can tell you. I haven't even got the channel created yet, but I appreciate that, and I will. Like I said, just the fact. I mean, the thought of starting another channel or on a separate platform, it makes. I feel like the cartoon that's got the steam coming out of his ears. But like I said, the fact that not only did she pursue me, but she, is there anything I can do? Any help that you need? Just very welcoming. So, like I said, apparently all I have to do is just when I upload a video to YouTube, it automatically gets uploaded there as well. So, no extra work on my part. Oh, Lynette, thank you so much for the 200 stars. Mike said my body's on strike. Mike, I'm there with you on that, bud. I feel like that all the time. All the time. We were a cruise. Gloria, I'm not sure what cruise you're talking about. Not unless you're talking about one of my older videos. Unfortunately, or fortunately, on Facebook they recycle some of my older videos, so it might not be current with timing. What was projected at that point. That's the only downfall to that I've noticed, that people, ask me things. There was a time that they had put up, I think it was like for 4 people. It was something they had set, they bought, and they couldn't go. It was the same thing with the NASA thing. But no, I did not win that. Something big. Oh, that was 100 chip. 100 chip have no value. Like I said, the only thing of value is right here or right there. Even I asked about the Buffalo nickels and golds. Same thing. Just in here to try to help knock this thing down. Oh! All right, now go backwards and fall down. They were smart enough to put the chips of value at the bottom, but there's hundreds up top. So if it can fall down and knock some stuff out, that'd be nice. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. Yeah, it's these late night video live streams are never going to attract a big audience, but the idea behind it is tomorrow. I'm hoping that people that are watching this will, say, oh, a video came out. Some people don't like the live streams because I do a lot of talking. I mean, I know I'm known for talking, but I'm doing a lot of interacting, and I get that. Some people are just like, it's a tad bit distracting. Oh, come on, baby. Yes. And it stayed in. Every chip stayed in. So that right there is the most important part to getting today back. Now, let's try to win it. I'm sitting there looking around, trying to see what obstacles. These chips have no value, guys. These have no value whatsoever. These are just decoration, whatever. If they want to build a tower that's solid, that's faster, because they can build a tower out of this in no time. Where the quarter towers, as you can imagine, they take a long time to build. So that's the reason why they have that. They keep it in here because if there's ever a time limit or something, this really slows down progress because they take up a lot of room. Hey, Ambrose. I don't know why this thing does that. Every once in a while. Oh, Mike, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that. Mike said your channel, talk as much as you like. I appreciate it. It means a lot to hear. But I do, you know, I'm like a people pleaser kind of thing. I do want people that are watching to, enjoy themselves. If there's things that I do that are aggravating, I try my best to fix them. It's like turning. Oh, I don't know. That looks like it might want to fall. Either that or it's just going sideways. Oh, that's okay, Tony. Thank you so much. I'll make sure that this will stay up. So if you want to pop in even just to see how it ends up later on. But have a good day at work tomorrow. Thank you so much for popping in. Good night, everybody. Good night. I do appreciate everyone hitting that like button and subscribing and all that fun stuff. Last quarter. Quarter. All right, let's get down here and play. I'm watching two live streams, Josh and the sheriff's department. They're searching for a car thief. Oh, really? Thank you, Mark. Oh, thank you, John. Philip, Arkansas. All right, here we go. Oh. Man, I'm on patrol. Oh, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that little dish clear plate, those things do a really good job at pushing stuff out of the way. Okay, so here's the disadvantage, the other disadvantage to having a tower made of chips. Is, you know, the idea behind this game is to keep as many quarters as I possibly can so I can keep them playing. If there's a quarter tower or some sort of quarter structure, when that falls, that adds that much that to my quarter amount and can keep me in for a long time. With these chips, that doesn't do anything like that. So quarters, we run out pretty quick. Oh, we got a 20 that fell into the field. Still haven't made a profit yet with anything, but we're starting. We got the brown mystery bag. Oh, Tara. Georgia here. Welcome, Elizabeth. Robin, Pennsylvania. York City. All right, Mark. Mississippi, Foxworth. Paul said, play some salt and pepper, push it real good. Don't think that song doesn't pop in my head often. Well, yeah, that's good. Oh, Susan, thank you so much. That's so kind of you to say. Yeah, we're actually getting. So how this is possible? One would think, well, if you're knocking quarters in, the same amount of quarters should continually fall down. That would be true if it wasn't for these little side pieces, the dealer holes that you see. So what happens? Well, there's actually a bonus hole here too that it eats up quarters, just not that much. But stuff gets pushed in there, and that's dealer holes. So that ends up falling to a big bucket, and all that goes to house. You get none of that. That's how, you know, a regular coin pusher, that's how they make their money. That's how they slow down. So that's the reason why it eventually gets lower and lower to the point that it just stops paying out at all. You know, something I haven't done that I probably should is, you all remember the Coin Pusher 360 that I did a review of, the one that's a tabletop. I think it would be cool if I could set that up and Bray and I do another video on that. I thought that was pretty fun. Thank you, Walter. Loveland, Colorado. Kentucky. Here in Indiana. That's right, Stu. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Virginia, Bill, my neighbor. UK. Gary, I swear to you, I am going to come see our wonderful extended family from across the pond. I really want to go to the UK. I've made a lot of friends thanks to social media over there, and I would love to just come and hang out and see the sights. And a lot of places in Australia, I'd love to go there. But man, I'm telling you, just a plane ticket and everything else, that can be an expensive adventure. Oh! I don't see anything inside the tower. There is gold that's getting ready to come down. Huh. Thank you, Daisy. Is that glass able to do anything? I'm not sure if you're talking about this. I'm sorry, I'm not exactly sure what you're referring to. Oh, unless you're talking about that. Which the idea is this is supposed to fall backwards, and whatever comes out, I can win. It would definitely not fit down inside the hole, as you can tell with this thing over here. I might have to actually let me lift the. Wendy, thank you so much for the 50 stars. Thank you. It's so kind of you. Let me lift this up and put this down in a little bit more of an angle. That way you can see the edge. YouTube, I think you all are still in a pretty good angle. Thank you, Cheryl. I agree with you, Mike. Charlotte, so I'm located in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, which is on the outskirts of Washington, D.C. Outside of once or twice a year, we do a viewer meetup where you all come and I take care of the finances, the buy-in. It has to be that way. There's no other choice. And we play and do a live stream and get some videos. Outside of that, this isn't a public place. None of these coin pushers is here for their profit or their gain. There was a time of day that it kind of was, sort of, but they solely keep this going. Miss Deborah and the other owners oh boy, that have yet to give me permission to say their name yet. I have a feeling anybody that's remotely local, even if I said his first name, people want to know exactly who it is. He's a very well-known person in this area. But again, if you're new to it, I'm actually spending real money and I'm winning real money. Now, everything in between, there's a lot of commas and there's a lot of things. I mean, you'd almost have to watch for a while to understand how this works. I don't win money that day. Things go into basically at the end of the day, they go into a ledger. Either I'm up or I'm down. At the end of the month, we do a grand tally. I either get money or I owe money. Most of the time, I owe money. Not a lot of profit into playing these. They make sure it's tough. The whole idea is to keep this going so this channel stays alive. I've just been really big. Even as weird as this is, I didn't want to be the fake guy playing in my living room saying that I'm playing at some casino or something. I've wanted to make sure the story that I say is actually happening. It's just, there's a lot of I don't even know exactly. There's a lot of variances of that. Oh no, I got to go grab this. Actually, let me use this right now. Get these chips. But this has been quite the educational experience. experience for me because until I started playing here, playing to win that car, yes. So what happened? I definitely won't. I got the gold out and I put it back down there. One of the owners had a car that they were trying to sell. It was a nice car actually. I think it was a Honda or a Nissan, like a Nissan Altima or Honda Accord. Anyways, he wasn't really trying to make a lot of money. He just wanted to sell it. So at that point, they had other people up here playing. So he put that in here, and the idea was put some tough games up and try to make some money off of people trying to win the car. I thought that was a fantastic idea. Unless a scenario like that happens again, unfortunately, those type of things are very rare. But it was still cool. It was a cool thumbnail. It was legit. I wasn't lying. You know, it was that was a while ago, several years. All right, so we have $200 that is right here that's getting ready to fall. If I can get that 200 to come down, I just need $50 more to break even. After that, it's game on. It's just have fun. Speaking of Jeff, guys, so to tell this story super quick, how I found this and the persons who family owned these was Mr. Jeff Clark. I used to upload videos of me playing at a local truck stop with Flying J's, and Bran and I would play the coin pusher there. And those videos did really good. It wasn't like your normal coin pusher. They had knives and lighters and copper coins and collectible coins themselves, and they just really did good on YouTube. There wasn't a lot of things out there like that. Anyways, save a real long backstory. Mr. Jeff has been my best friend forever, and he hooked me up and got me permission to come play. And him and I would record together twice a week. We did live streams together. Well, Jeff had a bad heart. His dad passed away when he was really young, and just ran in his family, and he needed a heart transplant. And it was just always, I mean, if Jeff could get 2 weeks of not being in the hospital, it was a blessing. Well, he went for a normal procedure one time. Thankfully, I talked Jeff into vlogging his experience. You know, what it's like to be on the list of needing a transplant and all the stuff that goes along with that. And he did. He uploaded a video every day. And he ended up passing away doing a very normal procedure. His blood pressure bottomed out. His heart rate bottomed out. And they just couldn't revive him. And that's, if you go onto YouTube and look up, I think it's Jeff's heart journey, Jeff Clark's heart journey, something like that. All the videos are on there, and that's so precious. His children talk about that all the time. Whenever they miss their dad, they go on there and watch those live streams, and it brings Jeff back. It's such a sad. The day that he passed away, it's the last video upload that he had. He's vlogging in the morning, talking about going to get this procedure done and things he's worried about and what's on his mind. And then that was it. He was a fantastic man. It makes me so sad. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, somebody asked about how the puppy's doing. So, Storm is doing better. I wish I could say he was out of the biting phase, but like for instance, when I come home, he gets it worked up, and man, he will just start biting me and biting everybody around him. But he's my buddy. He does things. Man, I'm missing some stars. There's 600 stars. What am I missing? Carol, thank you so much for the 200 stars. Really, Karen? Wow, that's crazy. That's right, Carol. So we need to get one more 100 chip and a 50, and we will be even. And I just looked, and the other 100 fell. So we are down just 50 bucks. That is awesome. I would love for this to fall. Plus we have, there's a 20 in here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where that exactly is at this point, but there was one. All right, let's go down here. There it is. So we are officially $50 in the negative. Let's get this done. Oh, Charlotte, thank you so much for the 235 stars. That was so kind of you. Yes, the gold bar did fall. There you go. So if you use the gold bar value, that's a gram. And a gram is like 56, 57. I don't know what it is. I haven't looked at it in a while, but it was around almost 60 bucks. So that makes us even. Thank you for pointing that out. I forgot all about that. We're getting really low on quarters, unfortunately. I get enough just for one handful, and then that's pretty much it. Yes, so I had two shepherds, Maxie and Bella, female, and it's a very long story, but I ended up with oh, Carol, the 500 stars. Thank you so much. That is so nice of you. Stalker party. Thank you. The money's in the cup. That's it. Absolutely. That's right there is where we make the money. Now the trick is, do we have enough quarters to keep us going? Like this pool right here was just that. But anyway, so we went and picked up from Miss Deborah, bought a white shepherd for breeding, and we went and picked him up, and he never left. He's been with us ever since. Yep, he's my buddy. I think things about him that I really like when I'm walking around the house, he's right behind me. And then something that's cute that he does is when I stop and stand for a little bit, he will then walk onto the top of my feet and lay down, lay his head on my top of my feet. And I think that he does that so he can feel if I start moving again and he doesn't miss it. But it's the cutest thing. If I'm in the office editing, is right there. No matter what I'm doing. All right, so we got 75 cents left, guys. That is it, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Shoo, okay. Let me just double check here. Okay, no quarters came down. Let me do the normal pan around. Sometimes I drop quarters. I think I've been pretty good with collecting them as I go, but nothing up top. Checking here. You'd be surprised where quarters can fall to. And it doesn't look like anything is in here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and count up and get our total. And then with hopes that another quarter will fall in the meantime. I truly thank you all so much for being here, especially very late. I know some of you all in different parts of the world, so it's different time hours for all of you. But hey, Matthew, Janet, that is tremendous. Just being here, talking, supporting, hitting that like button, that's amazing. Mike said he was a thief. He stole your heart. Amen to that. That's pretty much what happened. Yeah, I tell you, it's crazy because Maxie and Bella, especially Maxie, she's 8 years old, working on 9, and to bring a puppy in has been good for them. Unfortunately, Maxie is kind of at the age where she's starting to get to the point where she's kind of just wants to be left alone. But she's still excellent with him. Bella just taking to him really good. But Linda and I were talking, and we're sitting there looking. Maxie was in bed with us, and her face is getting so gray. Maxie's a black and gray shepherd. Bella is tan, and Storm is an all white. So we have every color shepherd just about that you can have. But Maxie's face is getting just. Oh, that just came out of nowhere. How did that happen? It's like a gust of wind came in there. Maybe I always say it's Jeff. All right, so mystery bag wise, guys, we got the gold and we got the silver. Silver. I can't get a good feeling. It's 2 chips, basically. I can just sum it up that quick. It's 2 chips and 2 chips. So it's the exact same thing for both. So if you don't mind, just leave me a comment and let me know which one do you all think, gold or silver. We will pick one, and hopefully it's a winner. Tonight it is not an actual winner, just so you know. I try to keep y'all in the know of how that some nights it is and other nights it isn't. For a $250 buy-in, I couldn't get it to go as an actual winner. We did get down in here the buy-in chips and all that stuff, but that's not worth anything tonight. The 5s aren't worth anything. The buy-in chips, none of that's worth anything. But this is where we come ahead. We got $200 in chips and a Graham Gold bar. So that right there is our buy-in back. So we're even. But last but not least, we have this brown mystery bag. Let me open this up and see what's in here. Oh boy. Oh, how cool is that? So this is the coin I was trying to win for my dad. It's Elvis. It says GI Blues, 1960. When he served, I've got those HUP 2, 3, 4 occupation GI Blues from my GI hair to my heels of my GI shoes. I'm guessing that's a song. The 50-cent piece. I really wanted to get this for my dad, and we got it. We've been trying to get that forever. So now we are officially ahead $100, and I've been trying to get this forever. So that's a nice gift to give to my dad. I respect Elvis 1,000%. Absolutely. What he did for rock and roll and everything was amazing. But, I guess it was just like you had to kind of be there through that time period. Through my age, my biggest thought process of Elvis is Las Vegas and all the people that either say they're Elvis's son or someone doing their impersonation of him. So I didn't really get an opportunity to live through that time, but he was a heck of a musician, and what he did for the music industry was amazing. And from what I can see by documentaries, he was a good person on top of everything else. So I have so much respect for him. But my dad, born in 1955, obviously he was through that time. Thank you, guys. Well, thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. I let me turn off the casino. We'll have to listen to the Plinko to the Price is Right for a little bit. But hey, happy Saturday. It's 1 almost 10 here on the East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for being here. I am truly blessed. I appreciate a lot of you. I know some of you all probably didn't know the difference about the lack of sleep thing. I do know Wendy was telling me that there was a couple live streams that I got off, and she said, "I ain't gonna lie to you, Josh. You sound like you're intoxicated." And that's always been Glenda's biggest worry about me going live when I'm really tired. But outside of that, the inconsistent, just not uploading like I did, all hours, the live streams are late. It's all been from that. So I made a promise. It was supposed to be the 2023 promise, but I didn't get a really good start to it. But all things are changing, and I feel good and mentally clear and excited to upload and record again. So have an amazing night. Have a cool video coming out tomorrow on YouTube. I hope you all look out and enjoy that. Facebook has a video every day. So we're almost at 200,000 followers on Facebook, which is amazing. I haven't been on Facebook all that long. So I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, my dad loves Elvis, and my dad just loved Elvis. Thank you, guys. I'm just going through and reading some of y'all's comments. You all are just too kind. I do want to apologize real quick. I know my last live stream I had a little spout happen, and again, a lot of it's just mentally. I was upset with myself because I kept saying that I was going to fix things and I didn't. And I'm not going to lie to you. As I said this before, being called a liar is. I don't know. There's something about that. When I pride myself. Do I go around and speak nothing but truth? No, I am not Jesus. I can fib and stretch truths and sometimes not say things to try to avoid an argument and stuff. I'm guilty of that, and I admit to it. But am I a liar? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And somebody was asking where coin pushers were. And the only thing I made mention, I said they're not the only state that I know because they're banned in a lot of states. There's only I can't remember what the statistic. There's like only 13 states that they are legal in. The rest of them they're banned or something like that. And I said the only state look close to me that I know they're illegal is Ohio. Well, man, I had people saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's a liar, and I'm like, why are people really taking it that serious? And then I was thinking, man, the only thing you have to do is just do a quick Google search and you will see what I'm saying. It comes up under the state code. I'm not saying I don't live in Ohio, but then I realized there's a channel that's from Ohio, and I think that they thought I was indirectly trying to say that they're fake. And that was absolutely not my intentions. And I said it then, I'll say it again. First off, I know nothing about what they do. So how can I call anybody fake? Secondly, just because they live in Ohio doesn't mean that they are recording in Ohio. From what I understand is they're pretty private about it. They could go to West Virginia. They could go to Pennsylvania. I mean, I don't know, whatever surrounding states. I'm not sure if they're legal in Illinois or not. But or it could be an underground place. I mean, those exist all over the country. So who says that it's not? So I think that's the reason why people took it so serious. But it just upset me because again, you're telling me I'm a liar or something that you can easily look up yourself. So, but I felt bad after I got done. I called Wendy when I got off the live stream, and just talked to her a little bit and explained what happened and. Can't take things to heart, especially on social media. Man, you just can't. There's so many different opinion types and personalities and people from all over different countries and different areas, and I love that, and I'm blessed to have it, and I shouldn't, take something too serious. Random crafting gamer. Don't forget the bags before you leave us. Oh my goodness gracious! Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I completely forgot about it. Man, that's awful. All right, but who won? Which one? Thank you so much. That was so nice of you. Missy said 10 silver, 4 gold. All right. I am so sorry about that. Everybody's, look, I wasn't doing a good job of reading. Everybody says open the bag. All right, so silver was the winner. So let's look at gold real quick. Man, this is how my brain operates, guys. Oh, that is not a good. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I feel awful that you had to do that. There's $100, guys. So I think it doesn't matter tonight. I'm not winning anything. As I told you, it was too low of a buy-in. But let's just see what the silver has. Okay, well, this thing doesn't want to open up. Ah, yes. This would be $10. These are $5 chips. But again, guys, it doesn't matter. I'm out nothing. Nothing at all. All right, so there we go. We got that out. Now that's a good time for exit stage right. Guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Sunday, I have my final live stream for the week. So I hope to see you Sunday. Outside of that, guys, appreciate your support. Appreciate all the super chats and the stars and everything else. I'm so blessed grateful, thankful. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. Good night, guys. Okay, well, YouTube, Facebook saying apparently they picked gold on Facebook. And I just looked up what YouTube said. So that's all right. YouTube's always my OG. I love YouTube. It got me started, and I'll always be a part of it. So we'll call it that. But as I turned it off, I was reading the comments, and everybody on Facebook was saying, "Wait a minute, silver was not the winner. Gold was." All right, guys. Good night. Talk to you soon. Thank you so much for being here, guys.